Hello there, Gia.
Hello, Keisha. Hello, good
Hi,
evening, everyone.
everybody.
Hi,
Yeah.
everybody.
Happy Monday, I
Yep,
guess.
yep.
Yeah. All right. So we got a couple of days to cover and
We do, and can I just say I liked a lot about today, a lot about it.
oh, because it had Ezra.
Yeah, because it had Ezra, and there were just a few like words that were used that delighted me, and I don't know, I
Okay.
just kind of liked it. I can't
Okay.
remember Friday. I might have liked that too, but
Not likely, although it had Sidwell, and I thought you might like that a
oh
little
right,
bit.
we had Sidwell in the
Yeah.
tan
Yeah.
prison
Yeah.
garb.
Yeah,
Hmm.
should
I'm
we
having
go up?
delicious German fake beer. Just put a little shout out to. I'm having a fake German beer, non-alcoholic beer,
Mhm.
and I was just
Mhm.
playing my new German harmonica,
Wow, okay.
a Seidel, which is a new breed for me.
Okay, and you liked it?
I think I like it. Yeah,
All right.
the oldest from the oldest harmonica maker, apparently.
In the world?
I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe
All right,
just in
but
Germany. I'm not sure. But
I
it said
see.
something about being, and I was like, oh, I thought that was Honer, but I guess it's not.
Mhm. And you
So
got this at your spa
I ordered it. Was
conference,
yeah,
convention, whatever
yep,
that's called. Yeah,
yep,
okay. All
yep.
right. That's
So anyway,
exciting.
I'm a happy camper.
Yeah, that's great, Gia.
I'm in
That's
a German mood, whatever
yeah,
that means.
sure.
You know,
I don't know what it means,
I
but
don't
good for
either.
you. Good for
Yeah,
you having a nice non-alcoholic beer.
yeah. If only I had some like fake bratwurst or something for dinner, but we're gonna have to end the German thing right after the beer is gone.
Okay. All right. Well, let's
Anyway, okay,
see.
take us back to Friday. So yeah, we visited Sidwell. I do remember that.
Yeah, we
Oh,
started
oh,
off. Oh, sorry,
I
go
know
ahead.
what Friday was. It's come back to me. It was a freaking Curtis pity party, the whole thing.
It was.
Yeah.
It was. Yeah. Yeah. So it was pretty gloomy. Pretty much of a
Yeah.
downer. Whether you liked Curtis or not, it was a downer, I think.
Well, yeah. If they just tweak it a little bit so that
Mhm.
Curtis was not just feeling sorry for himself, but Curtis was kicking himself for the decisions he made and the things he did. But that
Yeah.
never seemed to cross his mind that he brought
No.
this on. And I will say I don't know the law and sentencing, but a
Mhm.
lot of people online have pointed out, and I kind of agree that it seems odd
Mhm.
that you would have such a long sentence for
Yeah. Yeah. It
that
does.
particular crime. But
Mhm.
nonetheless, um,
Mhm.
just a tiny bit of introspection would go a long way for me.
Yeah.
And
I
I
I
I
agree.
didn't feel any of that from Curtis on Friday. Did you?
I did not, although I did feel bad for him. I think
I felt a
maybe
little bad for him because he's so stupid. That character, not the actor. The actor's, I'm
right.
sure, lovely, but
Yeah, well, I felt bad for him and I guess anybody in a position where you're going away and you're going to be away from your kids that you seem to love. I mean, if you don't love your kids and they take you away, then maybe it's not that big a deal, but he does seem to be attached to his kids and Jordan.
yes. Yeah, I mean, I did yeah, it's a sad situation. It's sad that he was so
Mhm.
stupid.
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah.
Can't
So
let
he
go
can
of it.
I feel like he's stupid and I still feel bad for him.
Yes, I no, I do too, and, I mean, I felt more bad for Trina, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
You were feeling bad for her until she started singing, and then you did.
Yeah, that didn't do much for me. I don't know. Trina's still I'm not sure what to make of Trina. Uh, you know.
Well, anyway, or like you were saying, just to make it more generic, anybody
Mhm.
that is being parted from their family. Well, then you think, what about
Mhm.
from the family's viewpoint? Like there, you've got this stupid father who, by his own
Yeah. Yeah.
actions, is being
Mhm.
taken away from you because of.
Right. Right. He didn't
Uh,
think of anybody else
yeah,
in that
but
scenario. Yeah.
nonetheless, Trina will suffer the loss of her father for 2 years, and
Mhm. Mhm.
So I thought that was sad. I thought her singing was actually kind of lovely, but
Sure, I guess. I don't. It feels like she's doing like some sort of an exercise, like a vocal exercise. I never really feel like pulled into like the song she's
the
singing.
song, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I felt worse for Des.
Well,
I
yes, of
know.
course. Yeah, I mean,
I mean, I know
yeah.
he's young and theoretically he won't really remember this, but it seems like you don't know what he's not gonna remember or feel, the absence of his
Right. Well, and
dad,
those formative
Yeah.
years are
Yeah.
so very
Mhm.
important,
Mhm.
you know.
Yeah.
And of course he'll be getting love and guidance, and he'll be
Mhm.
loved, but
Mhm.
he won't have literally have that physical bond with
Right.
his
Right.
father.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. And that's not necessarily something everybody has is a bond with their father. So that seems like, a shame, I think,
yeah,
to have a
yeah,
dad who's actually interested in, bonding with you and then him not being around.
yeah. And you think
Um,
about all those poor, was it what am I thinking of? Like, was it Russian orphans like that, or was it they're so like famous from years ago, but or the orphans that were unable to bond when they were adopted because they'd all
mm,
just been left lying in cribs and not had a human touch.
uh-huh. Oh
You know what
God,
I'm talking
yeah.
about?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, and they were all, I don't know what era this was from, the 70s
Mhm.
maybe, or so. I don't know. I'll have to
Mhm.
Google it later. But anyway, it was just an example of how much you need the human touch, and so these
Mhm.
babies that were
Mhm.
fed and clothed and taken care of their physical needs, but if they didn't have the human contact,
Yeah.
they were
Mhm.
unable to bond,
Mhm.
after being adopted. They were
Mhm. Yeah.
just didn't have whatever it was, that maybe the trust or something. And so,
Mhm.
yeah, you think about poor Des, and he'll trust somebody, but it probably won't be Curtis, you know.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
Um, but
Um,
we know that Curtis won't, unless Curtis is planning on taking a little hiatus, that actor or something. But we know
mhm.
that something's gonna happen with Sidwell or something, or
And maybe he'll get sprung.
he'll get sprung, he'll get pardoned,
Mhm.
or whatever it
Mhm.
is that
Mhm.
Isaiah is planning to drop, whatever he's dropping.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Yeah.
somehow.
Uh-huh. Right. Yeah, I guess and he was talking with Martin about appealing the decision. So I guess that's always a possibility that they could
Yeah.
appeal and
So
you know. I also give Curtis points for not disparaging Portia as a mother at all.
yes, yes,
Um,
yeah. They both he and Portia have sort of behaved well towards each other in that respect.
yeah,
Um,
it doesn't extend towards her choice of a partner, but
no, yeah, I'd say
uh,
that Portia, as far as putting up with the idea of Jordan, has done
mhm.
a better job of,
Yeah, I think so. I think
she's
so.
not ranting and raving about "you'll never be near my baby," and the way
Right.
that Curtis is.
Right. Yeah, and Curtis, I mean, I guess he's basing all of his judgment about Isaiah on thinking he was the guy who drove past them in the
Yes,
car accident. But if you
based on zero evidence, he's
zero evidence, but yeah, otherwise, the Isaiah everybody knows, I think, would be a great partner for your ex-wife. If you had to pick somebody,
right. One would
uh,
think that would be like
yeah,
the
yeah.
acceptable
Right.
choice.
Anyway, so I guess we'll see what happens with that. Then we had Rocco met with Laura. Laura's planning on visiting Kevin and Ace,
Right. So,
and
in other words, it's time for her summer vacation.
time for her summer vacation. And also, if Rocco is in charge of a house, and
Mm.
Danny and Charlotte
You think
get
hijinks
wind
will
of that.
ensue
I
somehow?
don't know. I feel like somehow this could go badly for Rocco.
I feel like it might have more to do with like a Scout. They're building up this, even though there
Yeah.
was no hint of um, Drew trying to keep Rocco away from Scout.
Right.
They've
Right.
put that out there into the universe now,
Mhm.
so it'll probably
Mhm.
manifest, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Right. I don't know what his grounds would be for
Yeah.
keeping them from each other, but it does seem like he's just spiteful and
Yeah, and now
doesn't.
they've come up with this, concept that they're meeting secretly, so they're making,
Right.
it just
Right.
seems
Yeah.
dumb to begin with, like, don't make it something he's suspicious of,
Mhm. Right.
but,
Right. Yeah.
anyway, maybe
There.
something will happen there, like Scout will end up, running away to that house or something or whatever
Mhm.
it's an apartment, right? It's an
I
apartment?
guess it is. Yeah, I guess it's an
Yeah.
apartment in a
He's gonna
building
take
with
care of the
other.
plants. She didn't really give real specifics about the plants. Thought that was wrong.
No. Yeah, you didn't like that?
No, I mean, what kind of plants are they? And,
When she said plants, I just rolled my eyes. It's like you got a lot of nerve expecting somebody else to give a shit about your plants. Hello?
so I was thinking you got a lot of nerve thinking that anybody will keep your plants alive if you're not gonna
Yeah.
give any specific instructions.
Oh
I know,
dear.
I know how you feel. You won't even keep your own plants alive.
No,
Like,
I
you
can't. I
you
can't.
you get them and then you
Mm.
start hating on them immediately, just immediately, like, you dare them to
Yeah,
try and live.
yeah. That's right. That's
Yeah,
exactly what I do.
yeah. You don't have any plants currently, so do you?
Actually, somebody gave me a welcome to the
Oh,
library
no.
plant, and I was like,
Oh,
"Oh crap!"
no. What is it? You should
It's
post a picture of it in
uh,
every week for us in the
the
Facebook page.
plant
We'll watch it
watch.
die
Yeah,
together. Yeah.
yeah. I think it's
Yeah.
some sort of a succulent. Um,
Okay.
so I guess in theory, I can not water it for a while, right? Is that how that works?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
You're more likely to end up like it's hard for me to not water things, so succulents sometimes rot on me because
Mm-hmm.
I overwater.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, yeah, we'd all love to see it if you want to put it on there.
Maybe I don't know. I don't know.
Are you gonna
Let's
keep it at
see.
the library or are you bringing it home?
Yeah, no, I'm not bringing it home. No,
Okay, maybe somebody else will take care of it for you then.
I could just pass it along to somebody else,
I
couldn't
mean,
I?
you're the boss, yeah, so why don't you say, "Mary, I'm gonna task you with, keeping this plant alive for me."
Yeah, that's a lot of
Delegate.
pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's see. We had Rocco and Laura. We also had Scout and Danny, and Danny made some comment about Drew being a psychopath, and Scout didn't like that.
Right. But I didn't like that Scout, like, put Danny in an awkward position of, um, defying him, and, like, Danny's the one who's gonna catch it from
Yeah,
Drew,
right,
so I thought that was kinda
right.
a little
Mhm.
bit crappy of Scout to
Mhm. Yeah.
lure him there, but I don't know, I mean, it's all Drew's fault. It's kinda silly.
It is. It's just yeah. I don't know how long we can all be invested in this this little,
I know that
you
they need to
know.
go ahead and have that come to a head and do whatever
Yeah.
they're gonna do.
Yeah. Mhm. And then meanwhile, we had Drew starting to go around town and trying to reestablish himself as a
Yeah,
player, in
and
the
his
whole
kind of his
business
also
world.
his apology tour,
Yeah,
at the
and
same
I would put
time.
that in quotation marks because
Right, right,
we don't know. We don't know
yeah.
what he's up to.
He doesn't seem like a changed man. He
Not
seems
right. Can he be
himself,
partially changed?
maybe worse.
Right. In some ways he does seem worse. Yeah. Yeah. So he and Ava had he crashed her little um
Yeah.
date she had with Portia. Um and yeah, I'm kind of with Portia, like looking at Ava like, what are you doing with this
Yeah,
guy?
yeah, and I
You
thought her
know?
reaction to Drew was just perfect, kinda like, "I don't know whether to
Yeah.
trust you, but let's
Yeah.
just steer
Yeah.
clear of each other and we'll be okay," you know?
And he was sort of like it's like he didn't really hear the words or the tone. He's like, "Yeah, that works for me," you know?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
he's such a big meathead, and he's just sorta
yeah.
yeah, like,
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
don't know, yeah, and like, I just feel like why is he doing this? It doesn't feel genuine on
No,
any
and
level, but
no, it doesn't, and also, like, why is he gunning for Sunny? I mean, I
yeah,
don't
what like,
know.
why wouldn't his wouldn't all of his focus right now be on Willow and Nina?
Yeah, you'd think so. You'd think
Yeah, like
so.
what Sonny didn't put him in the wheelchair,
No.
and Sonny
No.
didn't shoot him in the
Mm-mm.
back. It was all. It seems
Mm-hmm.
weird that he's been quiet on the whole Willow front. I mean, I know Willow's kind
Mm-hmm.
of got him by the short
Yeah.
hairs.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Oh, Gia. uh, yeah, yeah.
Supposedly, but still, you still think he'd be
Supposedly,
fuming
yeah.
about seeing Nina,
Mm-hmm.
24/7, not Sonny
Yeah.
so much. So that's kind of
Right.
weird.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It still feels like it's so disappointing that after all that time of really sort of growing to like think Drew was this powerful character when he wasn't talking, you know,
Yeah, and now he starts
capable
talking
of
and
all
you're
these different sort
yeah,
of like facets and now
yeah,
he's just like, yeah, once again, he's just like this
he's
dick.
just awful. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
just yeah, and
Uh,
it's everybody. I think everybody feels the same way. It's like we can't take much more of this. You're going to have to do
yeah.
something with this character.
Right,
Um,
right. And I'm not sure like the whole idea that maybe like if he is changed in on some level, that's not going to help. I don't want that either, you know.
well,
I
if this
want
is
him to
him changed, it doesn't seem to really. Uh,
he's still heartless. Like even
yeah,
if
it
he's
hasn't really.
ambitious, like, you
Yeah,
know, so he wants to get the whole business empire cooking again. But yeah, as far as how he treats people and especially like Scout, he's still a complete asshole.
yeah, yeah. So it's and Alexis. I mean, he couldn't be more
Yeah.
cruel about
Yeah.
um
Right. Right. Yeah.
some things. So I that's why I'm just not believing his forgiveness
Yeah.
in any
Uh-huh.
way, shape, or form. So I
Mhm.
don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Is it
agree.
simply performative? Did I use that
Oh,
right?
I think you did. Yeah. I guess.
Mhm.
Did you? I don't yeah, sure. I'm going to
Okay,
say sure.
thanks.
Okay. So
You're
then
just
we
too
had
tired to fight me, I
yeah,
think, more than
yeah.
anything.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
that's right. So if you want to say things tonight, Gia, and
Go
you know
ahead.
that you'll get
Okay.
away with them, yeah, go ahead.
Do you want to talk about apples for a while?
Do you need to talk about apples for a couple
I just
minutes?
maybe I just wanted to say we got a really good batch of the cosmic
Yeah.
crisps this week. Yeah, really good. And they're beautiful. They're such a deep red with a little flecks in them, which is, I
Uh-huh.
think, like they kind of look like a starry night. I think that's where the name comes
Oh,
from.
okay.
So they're
Okay.
aesthetically beautiful, and they're also just crispy and sweet and just perfect. And I like that because I've had to throw out a couple apples recently, and when you're paying so
Yeah.
much money these days, it's like, oh my
Yeah.
god,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I almost eat
Mm.
the rotten things just because I've paid for them.
Mm.
But
Sure. Yeah, I get it.
anyway, so it was a nice
Okay.
turnaround to get a bag that was really delicious.
That's good. We're all I think I can speak for everybody when I
Okay,
say we're
I'm
all
happy
really
about that.
happy for you. Happy for you, Gia.
I
Okay.
think that I'll probably move on to another fruit because I think it was last year that I
What?
had the watermelon issue,
Yeah. Right.
and now it's apples, and I don't know what's next.
Hmm.
And
Okay.
that's the fun thing about me is
If anybody was wondering what the fun thing
yeah,
about Gia was, it's her
my
fruit
roving
relationships.
obsessions, yeah, my ever-changing obsessions.
Well,
Anyway, okay.
I like the fact that we sort of are documenting that here.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm. Yeah.
Well, I'd kind of forgotten that I was, getting, like, a watermelon, like, every day almost for a little bit there,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
yeah, I had a little
Hmm.
problem,
Hmm.
um,
Hmm. Right.
and so it's better to just eat an apple a day rather than, like, a whole watermelon.
Probably. Although, I mean, there are worse things a person can do than eat a whole
Certainly,
watermelon a day, I think.
certainly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So, cut
yeah,
yourself some slack there, okay?
okay, thanks.
Okay.
Is there anything you're really enjoying in the food department that you wanna
Nope.
talk about before
Even the things I was enjoying, I'm not really enjoying anymore. I
Oh,
I have
no.
to figure out what to bring to the library to eat, and
Mm,
I'm
portable
stumped.
foods are tricky, huh?
Yeah, I've been working on this like quinoa salad for a week now, and
Is there a microwave or any kind of like toasters or anything like that, or
I
is it
could
just
probably, I don't know. There's like a break room downstairs.
with
There's
anything like that? Like,
probably. I'm sure there's a microwave. I don't know if there's a toaster. Yeah, I don't know. I don't. I
it's
also am not comfortable eating in a place where I'm not like completely relaxed.
yeah,
I have a lot of hang-ups, I think I'm discovering.
about like people watching you eat or something, or
No, it's just like about I don't know, it's just about like
you want to
I
like
I
undo your pants and kick
well,
back and
that does happen, but I don't know what it is. I can't enjoy food if I know I'm just like at work, even if I went
yeah,
outside, I still feel like
yeah,
I got to get back inside, and so the clock, I don't
mhm.
know, it's just no fun.
What
Anyway,
about just a PB&J kind of thing?
ew, um
Don't you love
no.
peanut butter? Isn't that your
I do eat a lot of peanut butter, but it sort of has to be on toast. So I would
Oh,
have to have a toaster and at
well,
work.
there
And
might be a toaster down there.
yeah,
Maybe there
it's still the place. It's still not being
Oh,
at home or someplace where I, don't associate like with all the like the pressures and the stress of a
I've got it.
job.
You just need to
A
have an
shake, maybe a
IV, an
shake.
IV
Yeah, a
during the
smoothie or
day.
something. Yeah.
Just an
An
IV that
IV.
like, on a
Yeah.
pole, you could be and people, like, would be they wouldn't
They'd
ask,
give
they'd
me
be
a
like
wide berth, yeah.
yeah, yeah, they'd be like,
I
"Oh
need
god,
that
that's so
too. I
great that"
need a
yeah, it's
wide berth, yeah.
so great, look at her working through whatever deathly illness she has.
Yeah, I might be able to score like a handicap parking spot
Yeah,
too.
and you'd really just be, like, making through your day on some kinda sugar water like a freaking hummingbird, or something. And then you can go home and eat.
Mm,
So, that's a
yeah,
thought.
that
But
is a
yeah,
thought.
yeah, like shakes. Yeah, like,
Mhm.
I get these they're called Owen, O-W, I think Y-N? Yeah,
Mhm.
only what you need, and they are vegan.
Oh,
I didn't
oh,
purposely get them
okay.
because 'cause they're vegan,
Uh-huh.
but
Uh-huh. So they're
and,
pre-mixed. It's not like a powder, it's like a
yeah, it's a premix,
liquid.
yeah, they're just
Uh-huh.
little yeah, and it's a couple 100 calories and, like,
Mhm.
30 something
Mhm.
grams of
Mhm.
protein, and that's my
Mhm.
breakfast, but that might
Mhm.
serve you for a meal
Yeah, yeah.
on the go.
Okay. Mhm. Mhm. Okay. All right.
Anyway.
Good thoughts. Anyway, sorry everybody.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I got off on the
Yeah,
food there. Yeah.
that's
All right.
okay.
Where were we? We're still on Friday, right? Oh my God,
Yeah,
what
we
else
were
happened?
talking about we were going to start talking about Sidwell and Sonny's little visit. I
Yeah, which
I
I don't know.
that could have been way more interesting, I thought.
Yeah,
It wasn't at all, really, was it?
it was a bit of a nothing burger. I mean, I
Yeah.
liked, it was nice to see Sidwell again, and I liked the way he like laughed and scoffed at Sonny's news that he
Mhm.
was going straight. Like because that's kind
Mhm.
of how I feel. Like, really, like you can't just say you're going like gone straight and you're
Yeah. Mhm.
out of the biz. So.
Mhm.
Um, and just I like that Sidwell hasn't lost his spirit and his sense of humor.
I still feel like he's gonna be getting out soon too, somehow.
Oh, he's got a plan. There's
Yeah,
there's something
yeah,
in the
and that
works
makes
here
me
when
very nervous. Makes me very nervous.
yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
I don't know. Well, also, Sonny mentioned that Sidwell set fire to that or bombed that apartment that almost killed Michael, which Sidwell
right.
blamed on Cullum. And who knows? I mean, I guess yeah, if they were
They could
partners,
they could kind of do a like we was Cullum even in the picture way back then?
he must have been, I guess.
I mean, in theory, he
Right.
was. I mean, they can always
Right.
like sort of go back and retrofit whatever they want to in the plot.
Right. Right. Yeah. But he also could have mentioned that Charlie's was bombed, like that Molotov cocktail or whatever that was thrown into
Was that
Charlie's
Sidwell
when
too?
yeah. Yeah. Pretty sure
And
it
that
was, right?
I think so. I don't remember. I just remember that Marco was the one that
Marco's the one who saved her, but
yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really wanna rehash all that stuff. I want them to just go their separate ways, and just not bother each other. That's all I want.
Um,
No? That
okay.
can't happen?
No, I don't think so. But I
Mm.
was just glad that we haven't lost Sidwell completely, and I'm sure like he's gonna have to get out in some more legitimate way though to be a legitimate character for us. You know, he can't
Mhm.
just, like, escape and be on the run. Like, then
Right, right.
he
I
wouldn't be
know.
a
I know. Yeah. Yeah.
so, I don't know what the plan is, you know, if there was some
Mhm.
loophole that could get him
Right.
out or so you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
um
Mhm. Yeah.
or, I mean, the other thought is I thought it was interesting that we saw, Curtis at a meeting with Alexis or, you know, after a meeting,
Mhm.
and I
Mhm.
always forget, like, "Oh, right, Curtis had a drug issue,"
Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
and I thought, like, "Well, I wonder if we're gonna see, like, some sort of dark side of Curtis, like Sidwell." I don't know how they'd be connected,
Mm.
but, like, Curtis
Mhm.
you know, like, when
Yeah.
Alexis was trying to sort of counsel him on how he could get
Yeah.
through
Yeah.
his time, I
Mhm.
thought, "Ooh, I could see him, you
Mhm.
know, caving and you know, going kinda bad while in
Mhm.
there,
Mhm.
and maybe Sidwell would have some part in that or something. I don't know, I don't know. But don't you
Okay.
think they're gonna have to cross paths? We've got them both there.
If they're both there, yeah, they're definitely gonna cross paths. Yeah, I would
Um,
think. I don't know if they can help each other or if they would wind up hurting each other, but,
well, that's why
yeah,
I also wonder, like,
yeah.
would Curtis, like, go totally bad and, like, I don't
Hmm.
know.
Well, Sidwell might. I mean, Sidwell probably has a real grudge against Jordan now, right?
Yeah.
Because she helped lead the cops to his that little
Right,
house where
and
he was
actually
hiding.
yeah, and Sidwell said something to her, right? Like, kinda
Mhm.
threatened her. So he
Yeah,
might be, like,
yeah.
out to get Curtis as a way to
Right,
punish
just a
Jordan.
way to exactly. So that could be
Yeah,
terrible for for Curtis.
yeah, we might actually make me feel sorry for Curtis, so
Yeah. Yeah. So, gosh, we'll see. We'll see.
gosh.
Um,
Yeah.
gosh darn. We did have Curtis and Jordan went to see Michael.
Oh, yeah, and then Drew came in
Yeah, then
and
Drew came in, and I thought Jordan played that expertly. With
oh, the whole yeah, well, and I
yeah,
thought, Michael was oh, you got a little barking going on there.
a
I
little
thought
something.
Michael was pretty cool because he was like, you know, "I
Mhm.
just hired you and you make the big decision," you know, because
Yeah,
he coulda
yeah.
just blown up and been like, "No way,"
I know, I like that too, that
yeah,
he
yeah.
sort of
He was
deferred to
he's
her.
cool as a cucumber, that Michael.
He is, and I thought, yeah, he was very respectful of
Yeah,
Jordan, I thought.
and then she
Um,
showed what she was up to. Mhm,
mhm, yeah, so
mhm.
we'll see. That would
And
be
I like the
nice
way,
if they
like,
could.
Cur
Mhm.
Drew was already like, "Yeah, and I'd like an office," and he's like you know, Michael's
Yeah,
like, Get out of here, buddy. You're not
yeah,
even gonna"
yeah, she showed him the door too, she did.
Yeah.
She's not gonna give in to him anytime soon, I don't think.
So that was kind of funny, and maybe this, you know, I mean, I guess we just have to try and embrace these characters for what they are currently. So Jordan is,
Yeah.
you know, now she's gonna be a shrewd businesswoman, and,
And like you said last time, there's a lot of business stuff going on,
a lot of business and a lot of WSB.
I don't think that's a wise move. I mean, I don't know, maybe they're trying to pull in some new viewers. I'm not sure who those people are, but
Maybe
I
it's, like, because we're kind of phasing out the mob stuff,
yeah.
we've already like, Jason's already talking about ELQ, you know, it's like, "What?"
I know
And
who cares about ELQ.
Sonny's, like, sort of fading away from things mob-wise, so maybe
Mhm.
they just feel like they need some, whatever, intrigue that the mob
That
was providing and now is gonna be
mm,
WSB. I don't know.
yeah, I don't know. I don't care for it.
Yeah, I know, I understand.
We had a little meeting with Laura and Lulu. Uh,
Oh, yeah, and we got another little, like, we were talking about, is Lulu maybe interested in Dante again? And it's like,
mhm,
that kinda came up again. She didn't
mhm.
really, like, deny completely.
No, but she acted like it wasn't gonna happen.
Yeah, yeah.
Whether she I
Um,
don't know if she would like it to happen, or
did you
not.
notice that they were talking about Laura and how, you know, Lulu said something about, You're so lucky you've had, you know,
Mhm,
3 marriages," and but then they said something about 2 men, the loves of your life.
mhm.
Does that mean, like, what is Scotty just chopped ham? Like, no,
Yeah, yeah, that's what that
yeah.
means. Yep,
Wasn't Scotty
yep.
the love of her life too? No?
I guess when she was very young, maybe, but yeah, that should count. That should count too, I
I
think.
thought that was kind of dissed him a little bit. I thought
Yeah,
they were,
that's
um,
true. I know. I know.
um, anyway, I'm glad that, we're finally acknowledging that she hasn't seen Kevin in so long, very long. Even if
Mhm.
we're
Mhm.
not going to see Kevin, but at least they
Right.
are
Right. Yep.
addressing that if that were real life, it's like somebody would be doing something to,
Mhm.
amend that situation. You wouldn't go 6 months without seeing
No.
each other.
No,
That'd
you
be weird.
wouldn't. Right. And I'm sure they feel like they're now that Sidwell's behind bars and Cullum's dead, that she can move about more freely, there's
Yeah,
no
yeah,
risk, but yeah, you think Kevin and Ace could have come home too for a visit.
yeah. Um, Even if
But
they're on other shows. Well, I don't know if
yeah.
Ace is
Yeah,
probably applying to colleges by
he
now.
probably is. Yeah. Yeah. Um anyway, so yeah, and Lulu mentions the Nathan Cassius relationship a bit when she was talking to Laura.
Yeah,
Um
did that signify something, do you think? Or
well, it seems like it should have come up before. I don't know, maybe not necessarily with Laura, but like it seems like we should have seen it like haunting Lulu a little bit. I
a
don't
little
know.
bit more, yeah.
I'm not sure. I mean, we don't ever see her except when she's sort of like wringing her hands about her kids and
But
whether they're
kids, yeah.
safe or not.
I think her confrontation with Carly and
Valentine?
Valentine really like stung, you
Yeah, I
know.
think so. Yeah. Mhm.
She's like, they told me to get a life, and then she thought about it, and she's like, oh my God, I need to get a life.
Yeah.
Like it's like they're right.
Yeah,
They're
maybe she
absolutely
did
right.
need to be shaken like that, I
Yeah, and
guess.
realized that she was obsessing over her children because she doesn't have a life,
Right, right.
perhaps.
Perhaps, yeah, yeah. Sure. Let's see. Then we had Danny and Charlotte talking about their plan to find something on Drew, and then Rocco overheard them and asked why they needed to do that, and
Yeah, and was again like, I think that's stupid, you guys, and
yeah.
that's a bad idea, you guys. He's right, but it's like
Yep, yep.
he's become so unappealing and dinky
I
about
know. They're
his
never gonna want to hang out with him
yeah,
anymore.
yeah, he's very unappealing in his manner lately.
Mhm. Yeah.
I loved Charlotte is like miles and miles beyond these young men.
Oh,
Like,
she's so beyond them. Yeah.
yeah, when she like was like, I think Rocco's right, and then later just was like, yeah, I just did that, and it was like, oh my
Yeah.
God, she's
Yeah. Yeah.
um,
She is in charge of everything.
yeah, yeah, she's a young woman, and they're just little boys.
Yeah.
Um,
Not
yeah,
that
but it
she's gonna be right about what they're
no,
planning,
no, but
but
she's just
yeah.
she's crafty and
Mhm.
smart and
Mhm.
um devious.
Oh yes,
Um,
she enjoys being devious, you can tell.
do you think that she might try to do some sort of like sexy entrapment of Drew? Or
I feel like that's getting into such awful territory.
I hope not, but I wondered if that was where they were going with it, you know?
Yeah, because I mean, like,
And wouldn't
it,
that be awful if Drew actually did to like, show
try
signs of
something.
yeah, that would be awful.
Well,
I think that would be the end of that character if that happened.
yeah, yeah. But if she falsely accused him of something, that would be
Oh,
very, very
yeah,
bad.
right. Or if
Very
they,
bad.
did something and took pictures or whatever and just tried
Yeah.
to yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's all very bad. They're all bad ideas.
Yeah, they are. They are. I think in a way, like if they could just speed up what Rocco said and have like Drew either see how much all of this is costing Scout or have Scout see how bad her father is and just like, sort of refuse to stay with him or something, I think that would be kind of more powerful.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. he's so unmovable. I mean, he should already see that Scout is so
He
impacted by it,
should. He
but
should.
I don't
Yeah.
know what it would take.
Right.
She's already like pretty much in tears every time
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
But
I don't know. But
mhm.
he's just a big jerk.
He's a big jerk,
Um,
big
but
bully.
yeah, so that makes me uneasy, of course, thinking about what the Scooby Doo
Mhm.
gang's gonna get up to.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
mm,
Let's see. So we ended Friday with Curtis saying goodbye to Trina and Des. So that brought us to today, where we had Valentine arranged a meeting with Jason, and then also Carly. And yeah, this whole ELQ stuff, I like big yawn. I don't care. I don't understand why Valentine would be interested in ELQ. I mean, why would anybody be interested in ELQ? Uh, you know, um,
Um, well, I guess just the money, but yeah, like, but yeah, having business as a topic for a soap opera is
yeah,
that I
I
don't know. I
just
mean, it works for The Young and the Restless, apparently, right?
does it? I don't know. I feel like it needs to be if it's going to be a business, like deception makes a little more sense because you can see like the products and everything. You
Right.
kind of can
Yeah, it's
understand how it works.
a little more
But like when they're
tactile. Yeah.
yeah, when they're talking about like Jax's company, like it's a holding company. Like I
I know.
want
I
to
thought
learn
about that.
about
I was
holding
like,
companies.
I thought about that. I was like, well, I heard the term holding company before, but
Yeah.
it's never occurred to me to ponder what a holding company is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want that sort of
Yeah. So
education.
we've got ELQ and now we've got was it JJE?
JJE, yeah, and just
JJE.
giving
Yeah.
them like initials doesn't make them any more interesting, you know. Really, really,
Is
really
that that
not.
could be a rule that just applies to anything in life?
Everything, yeah,
Yeah.
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 Mhm.
Um, so yeah, I liked that Jason seemed like the old Jason.
Yeah, he did. A little
He
bit of
was,
a smart
just
aleck.
as yeah, and just being like not even shaking his hand and just
Mhm.
like
Mhm.
um. But I don't know, and I like I like Carly when she's with all these guys.
Mhm.
Whatever table she's sitting at, I'm like, oh, she slept with all these guys. But I mean, that's a
And
soap opera, so you could have that
yeah.
happen at any gathering, really.
Right, right, but they all seem to like her still except for, I guess, Drew. Drew
Um, but I like just how like she's just easy with men. Now, I don't
Yeah.
mean it like she's
Sh
easy with men, like she sleeps
No,
with
she's
everyone, but
quite
she's at
comfortable
ease. She's
hanging out
at
with
ease.
guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Mhm.
And so I kind of like when she's with those two or with Jason and
Mhm.
Sonny or with like she's a
Mhm.
good
Yeah. Yeah.
um yeah, I
Mhm.
don't know, foil or something to them.
Mhm. Yeah.
So I don't know what they accomplished with that scene yet. Just business stuff,
Just
whatever.
right.
They're
Right.
always just trying to come up with ways to get these different characters together. Like
Mhm.
how could we get Valentine interacting with like, Tracy and Michael and so there's got to be a reason
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
throw them together, I guess. I don't know.
I guess so. I wish they would come up with a new reason.
Yeah. Um
I don't want to see Jason sort of like setting up a meeting, for like
yeah,
Ned and Valentine. That doesn't
and yeah.
doesn't interest me. I don't know.
I know. Well, we don't know what direction he hasn't declared what his job will be yet, other than
No, he
is he going to
hasn't.
get involved in the ELQ business? Maybe.
Right. I can't picture Jason wanting any part of that. Maybe he'll go to work with Joss. That could be fun.
I would, what would be cool is it like so he's a guy that's sort of independently wealthy, like
Mm-hmm.
maybe he could do more of a trade,
Yeah. Yeah.
something he enjoyed, like maybe he'd get into
Mm-hmm.
woodworking or maybe he wants to be a weed whacker,
Maybe.
like
Well,
just
yeah. He was
something he's
working on was he working on a motorcycle or something
yeah, wasn't he? Didn't he work on
recently?
bikes for a while or something?
Yeah, but
Yeah, something that.
recently, wasn't he doing something recently and they talked about
Um,
that? What's
yeah, yeah, it's ringing a
but yeah,
vague
why
bell.
not? Why not do something like that he enjoys, something low key.
Yeah,
Mhm.
something just like that is interesting to him rather than this
Mhm.
like intrigue of
Yeah.
business, which doesn't sound like
Yeah.
something he'd really like anyway. But,
No, I don't think so.
We'll just have to see.
Yeah. Okay.
What was our next scene?
Well, we had Laura summoned Anna and Justine to let them know
Right.
she was going out of town
Yeah.
and to prepare them for the person that she
And I
wants them to
knew as
work
soon as
with.
she
I
said it.
know.
I
I
knew, and I was
know.
like, "Oh, I'm so glad we're making a place for him. We're carving out a place for
Yeah,
Ezra."
a place for Ezra.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was a little sad. There were a couple of times like and this I guess would have been a lapse in Michael's sort of cool exterior when he was sort of comforting Jordan because Curtis had gone, to jail. Like he could have mentioned Jacinda, but I guess that's just not how
Oh,
he's going to play this.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't even think of
And then
that, but
Ezra, I'd like to see Ezra sort of become aware that Jacinda has
that
been,
Jacinda has flown the coop here.
yeah,
Yeah. Right.
anyway, but
Yeah.
yeah, good to have Ezra back
Yeah,
with a
and I
little bit
love
of
the
his
little
sass.
conversation that he and Laura had after Anna and,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
what's her name
Mhm.
left? Turner.
Mhm.
And just, throwing in the lines about chafing and her,
Mhm.
her being like,
Too
I
much.
won't be around. Yeah, I won't
Yeah.
be around to police your
Yeah.
conversations.
Mhm.
Um, and I always makes me wonder, like, are these lines that they've really written for him, or does he just kind of
Right,
go for it
right.
with his character? I
Yeah.
feel like
Yeah.
I just
Uh-huh.
wonder how much of that actor he's like infused like
Yeah.
himself into
Mhm.
this
Mhm.
character, this kind of loser guy. And
And yeah, because he does have a little of that sort of Franco energy where you kind of feel like he's just sort of winging it.
yeah, yeah. Or earlier Luke, when
Luke,
Luke would just
yeah.
kind of
Mhm.
toss
Mhm.
stuff out.
Mhm.
But yeah, I love those two together, and we'll see. And
Mhm.
and of course, then he's got this little sweetness to him where when he
Yeah.
reveals,
Mhm.
that he loved that he and Laura were in their battle
Mhm.
against Sidwell together, and you
Yeah.
know, and
Yeah.
he touches her heart, you
He
know.
does, and you can tell, like, she knows that Anna and Justine can't understand that.
Yeah, what? Yeah,
Uh,
why in the
she isn't even
world
gonna
she'd be
try to
going to bat for
explain,
this guy? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Um, but yeah, I like her, her emphasis on we all deserve another chance, and
Mhm.
just
Mhm. Yeah.
she's like a voice for the downtrodden, and in this case, it's
Mhm.
Ezra.
In this
And
case, it's Ezra, yeah.
and we know hijinks will ensue when he's in
Mhm.
charge of things. He'll probably be botching all kinds of things.
That's quite possible, yes.
But I,
Yes.
I just hope he sticks around, and I wouldn't mind if they gave him a love interest or something.
Mhm. Yeah.
Like let's get him on the canvas completely here, so I
Yeah.
can feel
Yeah.
secure in my love of Ezra.
Right, right, yeah. That'll be your new obsession. It'll be watermelon, then
Water,
apples, then
yeah,
Ezra.
and Ezra, yeah.
Mhm.
So that'll be fun. And then we had an odd, so Anna was at that meeting, and then suddenly
Yeah,
Anna's in a new outfit and she's at the pool.
that's
And
right.
yet Ezra and Laura, just 2 seconds later, so
Mhm.
Anna had time to go home. I don't know. I just think sometimes they don't realize their cuts to new scenes are
Yeah.
a little bit jarring.
Mhm, mhm,
They're
mhm,
like, how did she teleport herself, and why did she change?
mhm.
Uh, anyway.
Yeah, I
And then she
know.
had her meltdown.
She had a
Um,
yeah, she got a little lost in her thoughts.
yeah. And then we had
Her
that little moment of, which I thought was not like Jason,
Mhm,
when Valentine went to follow Anna because Anna,
mhm,
obviously
mhm.
needed help.
Yeah.
And Jason kind of looks at Carly and does that, like, oh, shouldn't you
Mhm,
not let him do that or something, and it's like
mhm. Uh-huh.
he wouldn't have done that, would he?
Yeah,
Sort of
right,
to plant
right.
doubt in Carly's mind again.
Uh-huh.
I feel like we're
Yeah.
all leading up to this whole, like, the Carly and Valentine thing will not work
I
because
know, and I don't want that. Anna seems so fragile that I don't
yeah.
think Valentine could see her even as
I,
partner material. Not that, he doesn't love her and everything, but he knows
yeah.
she needs so
No,
much
she's just
help.
like a wounded animal right now. But
Yeah.
I think it's just more a matter of planting doubt in Carly's mind. It
Yeah.
doesn't even,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I like that Carly said, obviously she needs him.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hope she just sticks to that,
Yeah.
like there's
Don't look
nothing
at the
wrong
thumb
with it,
drive, Carly. Don't look at the thumb drive. Look
Oh,
away from the
damn
thumb
thumb
drive.
drives. No good ever comes from a thumb drive.
But yeah, I was thinking about like and this is the same Anna that sort of looked so put out when Sonny mentioned maybe, seeing a psychiatrist. Like, lady,
Yeah,
you know,
right, right.
you should
Yeah.
maybe like have a permanent like everyday appointment with somebody.
She should be the one going to Ireland to see Kevin.
Yes.
Maybe
Yeah.
Laura will just say, "You know what? You need this plane ticket more than I
More than
do."
I do. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Um but yeah, that was I did like the scene with her in the elevator when Valentine got into the elevator
Yeah, and
with
she's
her and
hyperventilating or
she
something.
just
Yeah.
you just sort of I could sort of feel that she's like she's in such a
She's losing it. Yeah, she's in a
yeah,
state. Yeah.
yeah, in a free fall sort of and has no idea like what to hold on to.
Yep. And it's
Uh,
gonna probably be Valentine, unfortunately.
yeah, I guess I mean, he would be the one who would understand, I guess,
Yeah.
what could have
I think
happened to her
Sonny would
mentally.
understand too,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I wish she'd
Mhm.
like opened up, but I guess Peter would have
Mhm.
appeared right then and there if she'd
Yeah.
I think she's
Oof.
like kind of like scared to say anything because like
Mhm.
he'll punish her or something.
Right. Right. Yep. Yeah.
Icky old Peter.
Oh, I know.
All
Terrible.
right, other icky scenes.
Okay, well, this wasn't icky, I guess. It was a little clumsy. The whole Lucas and Joe in the apartment scene.
Oh, well, I delighted in the role the Swiffer played in the whole thing.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Mhm.
And I liked Lucas's sort of dance and
Mhm.
singing to the with the earbuds in
Mhm.
um and his sort of weird Swiffer method, you know.
Mhm.
Just
Yeah.
he was just sort of hitting a spot here and a spot there rather than
Right.
doing the whole
Right.
floor.
Yeah.
Um no, and you knew what was coming, but I liked
Yeah.
how, the whole landing on top of each other thing was just classic soap opera stuff.
Mhm.
Um,
Mhm.
you didn't like it? None of it?
No, it was okay. I mean, we knew that like somehow they were going to have to discover that this was the case, that they
Yeah.
had signed the lease for the same apartment. Um, yeah, I don't know what would be a good way to handle that. It just all seemed so like just so soapy,
So it was, yeah.
contrived,
You knew it was gonna happen. But I kinda
Yeah.
like that they both seem like really nice guys. Now, like, the Joe
Yeah.
guy was sort
Yeah.
of an unknown quantity at first, and
Mhm.
he was
Mhm.
raising his eyebrow at everything at the police
Yep.
station and being a
Right.
little
Right.
little
Mhm.
snooty, and now he's just seeming decent, and Lucas
Yeah.
is decent. And it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, I
That's
would be
true.
okay with these 2 decent guys getting together, that
Mhm.
would, uh that would be a
Yep.
nice match.
Yeah, that is the plus of the positive side of
And they were
this.
just kind of being decent about what do we do about this? There was none of that
Mhm.
like stupid snarkiness happening, and
Right.
they were kind of hashing it out in a rational
Mhm.
way and not being
Mhm.
jerky with each other. And
Yeah.
I guess I'm
Yeah.
just liking the Joe character more than I did initially.
Oh, me too. Yeah, and it sort of crept up on me like the
Yeah, yeah.
the likability of Joe.
Um,
Yeah.
so I don't know. I thought, okay, well, we've got this setup now. We'll have these 2 guys. Well, it was supposed to be a 2-bedroom, right?
Right. Right.
So they'll just,
Mhm.
it'll happen. They just had to have some way to get them together and have it.
Mhm.
There'll
Yeah.
be romance in the air.
Yeah, there will be. Yeah. Yeah.
And, so
Mhm.
that's cool. I don't know. I like Lucas a lot, so
I do too.
I feel
Yeah.
like I feel
Mhm.
like we and he still hasn't really like processed the whole loss of Marco, and
Mhm. Mhm.
maybe this will cause him to confront some of that. And
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I just kind of laughed at the Swiffer. And it was so
Mhm.
obviously a Swiffer.
Yeah. Right. Right.
I mean, I don't know if
Okay.
they are allowed to use like say like I was using a Swiffer yesterday. Like, or
Oh,
they have to
yeah.
change it, you know?
Maybe it was a little product placement, maybe they got a little
Yeah,
dough for
like
that.
anyway, okay. So we had that.
Okay. Yep,
The
so we've
icky
got
scene
that
that I
taken
was
care
talking
of.
about,
Yeah.
that
Uh-huh.
I'm sure you thought was as icky as I did was the, Hudson and,
Yeah, and
Brooklyn and
Brooklyn and
Phoebe
yeah, yeah. Mhm.
having a big, long conversation
Mhm.
at the boathouse again, which everybody's favorite meeting place.
Right. I know yeah. I
Silliness.
don't even it's silliness. I don't even know what to say about it. It's yeah, it just feels awful knowing that this guy is basically
Yeah.
now stalking a baby, you
And
know.
then there was the tidbit of information about I'm a godfather to somebody.
Yeah,
And so then I
yeah.
thought, are we supposed to think that like, you know, what does that mean? Why did we need to know that information? Is this not his baby or something? Like,
No,
was he
I
named
don't know.
godfather to this baby?
I wouldn't think so. I no, either he made that up to make it seem like he's like,
Yeah.
safe around children,
Mm.
or there's somebody else, in his world, maybe that he's a
Yeah.
godfather to
I don't
this.
know. It felt like such random information to drop in there.
Mhm. Mhm.
Uh,
Yeah.
but I don't know what it means. But yeah, way too much attention paid to the baby. Um,
Mhm.
Brooklyn's Brooklyn was being kind, but it was like, why is
Mhm.
this guy so focused on my baby,
Yeah, I wanted her antenna to sort of
Yeah.
pick up on something there.
Oh,
Um
and we pick on Brooklyn's wardrobe a lot, but I wanted
mhm.
to say today, again, I thought she was sort of actually looked summery and appropriate in the stripy shirt. I mean, she's the puffy sleeves, apparently they're fond of
Right.
the puffy sleeves for her,
Right.
but it had that sort
Jeans.
of
Yeah.
summery look, and the jeans
Mhm.
were okay, and
Yeah,
so
yeah. It was a little yeah, it was better, definitely. Laura, Laura did not
we've
do
seen
well.
that outfit before, haven't we? Haven't we talked about
Yeah,
that weird neck
yeah,
on it? Yeah.
yeah.
I
So
like the
that
colors.
right, the palette is okay for her, but yeah, the whole style of everything, I think,
The cut of
is
the jacket, if we could just work on the cut of the
mhm.
jacket a little bit.
Yeah.
Not us
Anyway.
per se, because we can't sew,
No,
but,
no, we
uh
can't. We
but
couldn't
I
fix it.
like the powder blue jacket, but yeah,
Mhm.
just yeah.
Yeah. But okay, yeah. So getting back to Brooklyn and Phoebe and this guy Hudson, and he's such an unappealing character to begin with.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, he looks terrible in a suit. He's not convincing as like a business VP, I don't think. Although in
No,
today's business world, maybe that is exactly what they're like.
yeah, I have no idea. Uh,
I, it's too bad if that's the case, but
But
um,
yeah, and yeah, it was just went on too long. I was glad when
yeah,
Tracy finally showed up, but
yeah, and I wished that her radar would have been like, what's this
yeah,
guy
who's this
doing
dude?
staring at
Yeah.
this baby?
Yeah.
But I guess the good news is that Joss, at Jack's direction, is going to take over that position at the company.
Right. So now she is going to become the CEO because it's on the
Hmm.
WSB's radar for some odd reason, and
Yeah,
so we'll see what's going on there, I guess. But she was speaking of fashion, she was back in the look,
yeah,
the
mm-hmm,
loose sort of
mm-hmm,
still dress shirt as far as material
right,
goes, but the
mm-hmm,
weird loose fit with the loose, suit
mm-hmm,
going
mm-hmm,
on, and
mm-hmm.
the ponytail with the two tendrils coming down.
Yeah,
Those
yeah.
drive me nuts. Do those drive you nuts?
Yeah, I don't know how I want her to look in this role. But I would think she'd hate to be in like business wear, of any
I could
kind.
see her in a suit, but the loose shirt underneath, like put her in a crisp t-shirt or something,
Yeah, a t-shirt would be nice. That would be a nice compromise for her.
underneath. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It looks
Um,
so like a little girl playing at wearing a
right.
suit.
Yep, yep. Well, and also, I feel like I thought she and Jack either independently or together were gonna look into this Hudson guy a bit And does he have
Yeah, we
like
haven't heard
such
any word of
a
that. Yeah.
I don't know if he has such a good cover story or whatever that they're not like finding anything bad about him, but it seems like her radar, just because of the way he showed up in town, like she should be very
Yeah, it's a total
suspicious of him.
surprise. Right,
Yeah.
right.
And
Yeah.
not being able to confirm anything with her dad seems really sort of
Yeah, yeah.
stupid.
But maybe because her mom's in on it, maybe she's just sort of taking everything as like, "Oh, mom and dad put this into motion," and so
Yeah, I
but
guess.
I don't know. But yeah, she shouldn't be that way, but maybe that's why.
Right. But
But
hopefully she'll sort of look at everything with fresh
yeah.
eyes now, including this guy.
So anyway, but it's just more business. It's business
Yeah,
plus
business.
WSB combined.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's gonna be tough.
Um,
Tough to
and then the
take.
other big scene we had was Tracy and Willow
Yeah.
um, at the beginning, and then Tracy, telling Brook Lynn about it.
And being so proud of herself, that seemed a
Yeah.
little stupid to me. But
Yeah, and I don't think, it doesn't do any good to go threaten Willow. Willow's,
it really doesn't, to make her feel more like she's
yeah,
trapped,
yeah,
Yeah, I think the opposite approach might be more effective, to just
yeah.
like be cool,
Let her
relaxed,
think it's okay. Yeah, let her get comfortable
Yeah.
and do something
Mhm.
stupid. And,
Yeah.
her outfit was quite odd today, I thought.
Her sort of
Willow.
lingerie type top,
Yeah,
kind
it
of
looked like it
lacy
was
and
really was supposed to be under something, not just
yeah.
being worn
Yeah. Uh-huh.
with the
I know.
high-waisted jeans.
Right. Yeah.
It was
Mm.
it was an odd
Mhm.
choice for a young lady just hanging out at home,
Mhm. And
pondering
blowing
her
off
next move. Yeah.
right, and blowing off her
Blowing off
meeting.
an appropriations meeting, yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
But
Yeah.
that's how she plays, so she's already, like, pissing Jack off and,
Right.
she's
Mhm.
not running scared from anything.
No, and everybody continues to underestimate her. Even when
Yeah.
they know and acknowledge that she's dangerous, their guard
Yeah, they
isn't
still
up,
they still
you
keep
know.
poking the hornet's nest, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And now she's got this recording of Jack, so
Yep. Yep.
he's gonna be useless.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a lot to love, I don't think, with all of these little
Um,
developments.
yeah.
I mean, I know you
Yeah.
got your Ezra.
Yeah, that was the
That was
main thing,
good.
just having Ezra back and knowing
Yeah.
there'd be more Ezra because
Mhm.
we're gonna
Yeah.
have to see him, fumbling his way through the
Mhm.
new
Right.
role. That'll be
Right.
fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that'll be nice.
But it
Mm.
was too bad we won't have he and Laura together, like, I wonder if we could have him
Yeah.
pal up with somebody else, who would be a good
Mhm.
pal for him? I wonder.
Good question. Hmm.
Brit?
Uh, oh,
Somebody else who's, like, always
that's
on
a
the outs
wild
with
card.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Well, I'm wondering, would somehow like Willow's world intersect with his?
Hmm. I don't know.
That would be
I wouldn't
bad
want him
for
to I
him, I
wouldn't want him
think.
to team up with Willow in it on any.
No, no, but it seems like she's always looking to find people she can manipulate
She can
to
use, yeah.
yeah. Um,
Mhm.
hmm.
Well,
And she
anyway.
knows he was involved with Sidwell. So
Right. That's
hmm.
true.
I don't know. I
I
don't
don't
know, but
know. Okay. Well, we had a Friday and we had a Monday, and that's what
yeah,
we
we
say about
did.
that.
I
Yep.
guess that's all we can say. Yep.
Yeah. So,
Friday and a Monday.
anyway, I think if we get your food situation sorted out, you might, like, enjoy hospital a little more. I think maybe you're just
I'm a little
you're a quart
peckish.
low if you can't if you
Yeah,
can't eat
yeah.
while you're at your new
Hmm.
job, then
I am a quart low.
I
Yeah.
don't know what we're gonna do about that. You're gonna have to
Hmm.
stuff yourself at home.
Well, yeah, I know. Ugh. Oh well,
Boy,
we'll sort it out.
we'll
So
sort it out. I'm sure our
yeah.
listeners probably, like, screaming lunch ideas right now at their places.
It's the combination of the food problem and the setting. The
And the
setting
setting.
we can't fix the setting really. So
Right, so you have to have
it's
something that's just palatable at
just that
that
I can
set.
just like yeah, just jam down my yeah, just to keep
Well,
me
they do
going.
make all kinds of bars and
Oh,
shakes and,
I've got bars. Yeah, I've got bars.
yeah.
I mean, because that's how I eat during my bookstore day is,
Right.
bars and
Yeah. What about
Belvitas.
apples? I mean, have you tried apples?
I could try some apples, Gia. Yeah. Sure.
Bananas and apples. They're like bananas are portable and they like have their own carrying case.
Okay,
Basically, they
yeah.
come in their own skin. So they're
I don't like bananas at all.
at all ever.
At all. Ever.
Like you actively dislike bananas.
Yes. Yes.
Ah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is it a textural problem?
It's taste, smell.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. I
I don't know
know.
if I've
I
met
know.
anybody that disliked bananas. I'm not wild about oranges, but I'll tell you why, and then I'll shut up.
Okay. All right.
I think I have a little like sensory issue with, when you're peeling them and there's all that sort of dry, pithy stuff.
Yeah.
The
Mm-hmm.
white, like that
Right.
kind of gives me the heebie-jeebies a little bit.
Okay.
Like when I was a kid, I didn't like paper towels, like the dryness of the paper towel. Like,
Oh, it is a little bit similar, maybe.
yeah, I would let my hands like dry without a paper towel so as to not touch paper towels.
That's probably good.
I think I'm over it now, but I think it was like a sensory thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Wow. I think we've probably scared everybody tonight.
Yeah.
All of our.
But if somebody else peels the orange, I'll eat it.
Oh, okay. It's the labor part of it.
Yeah, I just don't like touching that stuff.
Gotcha.
Anyway, okay, I'll shut up about my fruit hangups. Why don't you go eat some supper and we'll talk again on Thursday.
Okay, maybe.
All right. Yeah. Have a good one.
You too, Gia.
All right. Okay. And thanks everybody for listening. If you're still here.
We apologize. I apologize.
Yeah. Okay. All right. See ya.
Bye.